Good morning, dear students. Welcome to EduStar's online class. You are watching Class 4 Science. Today, we will see Lesson 5 Food and Digestion. This is Part 2. Here, we are going to discuss about digestion. What is digestion? We eat a variety of food every day. The food we eat is broken down into simpler substances so that the nutrients in food can be absorbed by our body. The process of breaking down of food into simpler substances is called digestion. Many organs work together to digest the food. These organs form a system called digestive system. Let us understand what happens to the food in our body. Now we will see the process of digestion. Digestion begins in the mouth itself. The liquid in our mouth is the saliva. It helps us to digest the food. When we start eating, our teeth break up the food into smaller pieces. Saliva softens the food to the pulp. The tongue then pushes bits of its mashed food into the throat where it is swallowed. The food now moves down to a pipe called food pipe or esophagus into the stomach. The stomach plays an important role in digestion. It is a hollow muscular bag. The strong muscles of the stomach use digestive juices to digest the food. It changes the mashed food into a semi-solid form. Food remains in the stomach from 1 to 4 hours. This is why we feel full in the evening after a very heavy afternoon meal. When the stomach has finished its work, muscles at the lower end of the stomach open. The liquid food now moves to the small intestine. Digestion is completed in the small intestine. Food is now in its simplest form. The liver, gallbladder, and pancreas help the small intestine to complete the digestion of food. The liver secretes bile which help to digest fats. The food passes through the wall of the small intestine into the blood. The blood carries it to all the parts of the body. The undigested food and water in the small intestine passes into large intestine. The large intestine allows water and leftover useful substances to pass back into the blood. The undigested food remains behind. The undigested food then moves from the large intestine into the rectum. It is finally passed out through the anus when we go to toilet and defecate. These are the process of digestion. Next, we will see good eating habits for proper digestion. First, we should always take our meals in a pleasant environment. That is, have to sit along with our parents and eat. Next one, eat a balanced diet. We have to eat a balanced food the type of all nutrients. Eat at regular interval. Eat fresh and clean food. Chew the food well before swallowing. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. You have to eat a lot of green vegetables and fruits. Avoid overeating. These are the good habits for proper digestion. This is the time for worksheet. This is a worksheet for lesson 5. This is your sample page. Important words and fill in the blanks. All of you take your science book and open page number 36. This is your first page in lesson 5. Take the pencil and underline the words which I have given as important. Underline from the each page. So there are 6 pages. Underline each words in that pages and start to write in the A4 sheets. Around 60 words I have given. Okay. Next, write the fill in the blanks with the correct answer. Now we will discuss the answer. Food passes through the dash to reach the stomach. Using pancreas or food pipe? Answer is food pipe. Growing children need more dash in their food. Fats or proteins? Growing children need proteins. Dash give us more energy than carbohydrates. Minerals or fat? Answer is fat. Water maintain our body weight or temperature? So water maintain our body temperature. Dash is essential for people who do more physical work. Vitamins or carbohydrates? So carbohydrates is essential for the people who do more physical work. Next one. Dash is the digestive liquid in the mouth? Fiber or saliva? Answer is saliva. Proteins are known as dash. It's called bodybuilding food. Changing of food into simpler form is called preservation or digestion. Answer is digestion. Dash is a muscular bag in the digestive system, stomach or liver. It's called stomach. Preserving food with oil and salt is called drying or pickling. Answer is pickling. Next, you will write this table in the worksheet. This is a nutrition table. The first column, you have to write the name of the nutrient. Next, the sources of the nutrient and the functions of the nutrient. First one, carbohydrate is called energy giving food. The sources of carbohydrates are rice, potato, wheat, sugar. The function is provide energy. Next nutrient is fats. Fat is also called energy giving food. The sources of fats are butter, ghee, milk, cheese. The functions of fats are gives more energy compared to carbohydrates. Vitamins and minerals are called protective foods. The sources of vitamins and minerals are fruits and vegetables. The functions are required for normal growth and development. Proteins are called bodybuilding food. The sources of proteins are milk, egg, meat, fish. And functions are help in building and repair of body. Complete the table and take a photocopy and send through the mail. This is the worksheet for lesson 5. Write important words, fill in the blanks and nutrient table. Okay kids? This is a time for awareness of COVID 19. As we all know about coronavirus, we are in the pandemic period, right? Coronavirus is a type of virus that causes infection in our sinus, upper respiratory system, throat, and nose. There are many different types of virus, but some are very serious. They get their name corona due to their crown like structure. Coronavirus can affect both animals and human. They spread the same way as other cold viruses. They can spread through coughing and sneezing. They can also spread by touching an infected person's face, hand, or other body parts. The virus can also spread by touching infected doorknobs, which might have been touched by infected people. To help prevent the virus and keep ourselves safe, we can easily preventing COVID-19 by following some safety measures by us. So, today let us have a look the steps we need to take to defeat coronavirus and protect ourselves and world. The first step, please try to avoid any close contact people who are sick, especially those who suffering from fever, cough, cold and respiratory infection. If you are infected suffering from any of the mentioned sickness, make sure visit your doctor and share the information about the reason to trouble if any. The next step, we should undertake while coughing and sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with a flex elbow. Use a tissue paper and dispose of it properly. We must wash our hands regularly with the soap under running water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not readily available, use an alcohol based hand sanitizer that is easily available in the market. We should wash our hands especially after going to the bathroom, before eating, after coughing and sneezing. We must wear a face mask whenever we are outside. Whenever we are outdoors, we must keep at least 6 feet distance from the next person. The farther, the better. We should maintain social distance wherever we go. We should eat healthy food to make our body fit and healthy. Regular exercise like running, walking, cycling, and playing different sports help us to stay healthy and fit. Nowadays, yoga has also become a popular form of exercise. We have to do in the home itself. So we all practice all the preventive measures put it in place by officials and encourage everyone around us to do the same. Okay, kids? And please, kids, stay at home, if you don't need to go out. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, kids. Have a good day.